You.
Great too. Thanks for asking. Guys, is it okay to record?
Okay.
Perfect. Very good. Now let's take a look at this. Guys, is there any words here that you have difficult? Remember that we are doing this right now, yes? First, you have to read in silent and say, teacher, what is the meaning of this or what is the pronunciation of that word? So, do it, please.
I never saw the
I
shackles.
have never seen
I never seen the shackles.
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 Shackles mean things. Oh, sorry.
Ah,
Translation. In general, okay? In general. That's shackles.
shackles.
Because and it's nice, yes, guys, when they talk about these physical shackles.
Shackles can mean like chains too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it can. Perfect. Caesar, any words there that you have difficult or that you don't know the meaning?
Uh,
You too, Mari, you can take a look, okay?
I think it's Chaco is traffickers. It's
Trafficker.
like it's the same trafficant.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay.
But most of the time is this trafficker. It's related to when you're trafficking people. Okay? If you are trafficant or if you are trafficking drugs, it's more common to say dealer. Okay? Perfect. Anything there too, Mari, to say or to ask?
É que eu tô lendo ainda. Language barrier.
Language barrier.
Language barrier.
Barrier
What is
to
this?
understand. Yes, guys. Barrier is like barreira. Language
Ah,
barrier. Good. Okay, Caesar, can you start reading for me, Mr. Please?
This barrier.
Paragraph, yes.
Uh, it's is it possible to slave? That's the same. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Frog is throw
Though
throw
though.
though it is easy to get
Tricked.
tricked into slavery. It is difficult to break free from it. Slaveholders
Slaveholders
slaveholders use violence and treaties
and treats
and treats when their laborers try to defend their rights or escape. Migrant workers fear deportation or prison if they
okay.
try to leave.
But just a second. Okay. Migrants. Yes.
Migrant
Workers.
workers
Okay. Fear deportation. Keep going.
migrant workers fear deportation for prison if they try to leave. People who are transported across borders are typically forced to hand over their ID and travel documents to their traffickers.
Traffickers. Perfect.
Even without physical
Shackles.
shackles, a language barrier may cause a migrant worker to feel trapped in a life of slavery.
Very good. That's good. Hello, Tiago. Good evening.
Good evening, guys.
How are you?
Hello. I'm fine, and you?
I'm great too. I'm great too. Thanks for asking. We are finished discussing, okay, Tiago? Discussing and completing here this text about modern slavery, which we started last week, okay?
Okay.
Go, Claudio. And guys, just pay attention to this, okay? I know this is kind of a new word for you, though it is easy.
Though it is easy, sorry, though it is easy to get tricked into slavery, it is difficult to break free from it. Slaveholders use violence and threats when they laborers try to defend their rights or escape. Migrant workers fear deportation or prison if they try to leave. People who are transported across borders are typically forced to hand over their ID and travel documents to their traffickers. Even without physical
Shackles.
shackles, a language barrier may cause a migrant worker to feel trapped in a life of slavery.
Very good. Just another one, migrant, okay?
Migrant.
Very
Migrant.
good. Hello, Nisman Lais. Good evening, babies. How are you?
Good evening, guys.
Hello.
Good to see
evening.
you.
Guys, I am recording the class. Is it okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes,
Now
sure.
let's go, Mari. And guys, remember that this text, we are finished discussing about modern slavery, okay? Let's go. Mari's next.
Though it is easy to get tricked in slavery, it is difficult to break free from it. Slaveholders use violence and threats when their
And threats.
laborers try to defend their rights or escape. Mi- migrant
Migrant workers.
Migrant workers fear deportation or prison if they try to leave. People who are transported across borders
Borders. No,
are typically
border.
bo-
Board.
border
No, you're forgetting the R, Mari, in the middle. Border.
border
Bar. There is an
Bar.
E. Border.
border are typically forced to hand over their ID and travel documents to their traffickers. When even without physically shackles,
Not physically. Physical shackles.
physical shackles, a language barrier may
Cause.
cause migrant work migrant worker to feel trapped in a life of slavery.
Very good. Just pay attention to this border. Yes, guys. Do you remember that border? It's like the limit of the countries. Yes. For example, when people want to illegally enter to United States, where do they go?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Sorry, what's the pronunciation, please? Oh, okay, English.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Me-
Mexico, yes. And guys, remember, it's one of the biggest, one of the longest borders, yes, that we have. It's like the border between Mexico and the United States. But we also have a very long border in Asia. Where is it? I love geography.
China?
China and
Da Alemanha, Germany.
German?
No. Ai,
German, no. China and Russia.
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 For sure.
Yes, nice. It's one of the longest ones, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. The last paragraph, guys. Let's go.
Is it possible to slave-proof humanity? Teaching vulnerable people how to detect fraud can help reduce modern slavery. Watching out for slavery in our own backyard can also help. Where starvation and poverty exist,
Where? Starvation.
Starvation.
Starvation. Hello, Duda.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. What about you, dear?
Oh, I'm good.
Perfect. We are finishing the discussion about
watching out for
modern slavery.
slavery. in our own backyard can also help. Where starvation and poverty exist, however, people will always be willing to take a risk for a small chance at a better life.
Exactly. Very good. Guys, I'm going to give you just 1 minute for you to read this, okay? And please ask me, teacher, what's the pronunciation or what's the meaning of this word so we can move on?
Okay.
Starvation.
Starvation, it's a very high state when you're hungry. Okay, guys? But starvation means in a population. Okay, we have hungry as the adjective, okay? And we have starvation when people are really dying because they are hungry. Okay? All right, all right?
What is the poverty?
Poverty, when you have no money. Poor, it's
Mm,
the adjective. Poverty, it's the noun. Good? Good, very good, guys. Anything to discuss
Yes.
here?
Willing. Where is willing?
Really wanting, really
Will.
want.
Willing.
Willing. No G.
Slave profit is the same to speak first?
Sorry?
And to speak first? Slave profit.
No, slave proof. Guys, remember when last class I discussed it about bulletproof? Yes? Slave proof, they are kind of making a joke with the word, yes? Do you get this meaning? Slave proof humanity, kind of end slavery around the world. Is it possible? Who knows? Everybody's kind of, I don't know. But that's it. Good? Go, Tiago, can you read for me the last paragraph? You're mute.
Sorry. The kids is a little noisy here.
It's because it is your son's birthday today, or was it yesterday?
uh, uh, the word is tomorrow is amanhã, and
Yesterday.
I mistake the word.
Yesterday.
Ontem.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Não, como eu esqueci essa palavra? Yesterday. Yesterday, my son has 6 years old.
Very good. Congratulations.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
Thanks.
In fact, it's better happy birthday. Good. Go, Tiago. Tiago and then Nisma.
Is it possible to slave-proof humanity?
Humanity.
Humanity. Teaching vulnerable people how to detect fraud can help reduce modern slavery. Reduce modern slavery. Watching out for slavery in our backyard can also help.
Just pay attention to
Where, sorry. Where starvation and poverty exist, however, people will always be willing to take a risk for a small chance at a better life.
Okay, but it's willing. Okay.
Really, sorry.
Go,
Really.
Nisma.
Is it impossible to slave-proof humanity?
But not impossible.
Teaching
Possible. Is it possible?
possible to slave-proof humanity.
Heal.
Teaching vulnerable humanity. Teaching vulnerable people how to detect fraud can help reduce modern slavery. Watch out for slavery in our own backyards can also help where starvation and poverty exists. However, people will always be willing to take a risk for a small chance at a better life.
Very good. Lais, can you read for me, babe, please? I'm missing your
Sure.
voice.
Sure. Is it possible to slave proof humanity? Teaching vulnerable people how to detect fraud can help reduce modern slavery.
Reduce.
Watching out reduce reduce modern slavery. Watching out for slavery in our
On backyard.
own backyard can also help. Where starvation and poverty exist, however, people will always be willing to take a risk for a small chance at a better life.
Very good. Duda,
Hi. Oi, okay.
can you read the last paragraph
Uh,
here?
it's possible to slave prove humanity,
Human.
humanity, humanity. Teaching vulnerable people how to detect fraud can help reduce modern slavery. Watching out for slavery in your own backyard, all
On.
own backyard can also help. Where starvation and poverty exist, however, people will always be willing to
A
take
risk.
a risk for small chance a better life.
Very good, guys. Let's go to the discussion now.
Okay.
Okay, but in fact, guys, this time it's going to be different, okay? You have these 5 different questions, which I'll be sending the group, okay? And I'm gonna divide you into 2 groups. So, I want you to bring, after 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you, I think 10 minutes is enough, okay, guys, to answer this. Each group has to come with an answer, okay? A typed answer. It can be on my private or you can do there, so maybe 10 minutes is not enough. Let's go. Each one reads one question. Claudio, can you read question 1, please?
Okay. Is slavery a solvable problem? Why or why not?
Perfect. Question 2, Lais.
How has population growth in developing countries
Developing.
develops, developing countries contribute to an increase in slavery?
Perfect. Question 3, Caesar.
What can schools do?
Do to.
What what can schools do to help prevent children from getting
Tricked.
tricked into a life of slavery?
Perfect. Question 4, Tiago.
How can technology and social media help you reduce modern slavery?
Reduce. Reduce.
Reduce.
Perfect. Number 5, Mari.
Reduce.
Do you think slavery is taking place in your our our
On. On.
backyard?
On
On
backyard.
backyard.
Guys, and pay
Backyard.
attention that this expression that we use, we say this here in Portuguese, yes? Do you get it? This expression? What is happening in your backyard? In this meaning, pay attention that, of course, we're not physically talking about the backyard. We are talking about here, we are talking about our country. Okay? So, guys, I'm gonna give you, I think 11 minutes should be enough. Okay? I'm gonna divide you into 2 groups for you to answer these questions. And remember, I need written answers, okay? I need written answers. So, one person of the group is responsible for taking notes. Good? Let me just organize here. Okay. Good. Go there, guys. 11 minutes.
I also
Sorry? What?
very Excellent. Excellent.
What do you mean?
It's so short time to discuss this subject.
It was a short. Oh, but we're going to still discuss it, baby, right now. It's going to be now everybody's opinion. So, guys, group one. I don't know who was group one. It was Claudio, Caesar.
It was Claudio, Nisma,
Okay.
and Mari.
Okay, what about group two? Duda, Laís, Tiago, and Caesar, right? So,
Right.
guys, Duda, can you read the first question, please? Who's going to answer is Nisma.
Okay. Is slavery a solvable problem?
Is,
Why or why not?
sorry, is slavery a
Slavery is a
solvable,
solvable,
solvable?
solvable problem. Why or why not?
I think it is, but I think this no, to solve this problem is not really easy because there are so many situations, so many discussions to solve them. This
To solve it, you can say, to
to
solve.
solve it, to solve it.
Very good. Okay, what was your opinion, Claudia, about that question?
Yes, it's a solvable problem, but it's not easy to solve because of the capitalism system that we live. And we complement the response in the next question. I
Yeah,
think it's very, very related to.
it's true. It's true.
It's very related to capitalism, yes, guys?
Yes, I think it
Yes.
is.
Remember that we were discussing, do you remember when we were discussing about minimum wage? The discussion that we had like this. If you spend a little bit more money, would everybody had the same salary, the same wage? That's a good question too. I think it's really related to modern slavery, in fact. Okay? Now, the same question now, Tiago to Mari.
Mari,
The same
is
question.
slavery a,
Question one.
is slavery a solvable problem? Why
Question.
or why not?
Yes, but I think have is solver, but have.
It's solvable, but remember have no. Yes, remember have is physical, but either it exists or we know that it happens, but not have. Okay, remember that have is physical, Mari. It's with your hands. I have a cell phone. I have a pen. Always have this in mind. Okay. The second question, please, Laís to Claudio. No. Yes. In fact, Mari to Caesar. I'm sorry. Question two.
Deixa eu voltar aqui. How has population
Growth.
grow in developed countries contributed
Contributed.
contributed to increase in slavery?
Very good. Guys, just remember, do you remember what is increase? Yes? Increase, we have increase and we have decrease. And also pay attention to this other word, growth. Growth, it's the noun related to the verb grow. Grow is the verb. Growth is the noun. Okay. Go, Caesar.
Uh, I think it is the mm, again capitalism in poor countries.
In poor
Cause
countries, or it's better if you say in developing countries?
develop developed countries and cause high, oh god, unemployed people.
Unemployed people. Very good one. Guys, did you pay attention to what Caesar said about, okay, remember that employ is the verb, yes? To give job. Give a job. We have employment, which is the noun. And did you pay attention, guys, that there was an increase in the unemployment? Everybody repeat for me. Unemployment.
Unemployed.
Unemployment.
I think it's around, it's about, guys, now 14%, yes, the unemployment rate in Brazil.
Yes.
It's about that. It's a very high rate. Yes? Good. Now,
Yes. And
Caesar, ask Mari question two.
okay. Mari, how has population growth grow in developing countries contribute
Contribute.
contribute to the rise in slavery?
Peraí, qual a questão?
Question two.
Tio?
What did you discuss?
I don't know, but I think in Japan
Japan.
no, China. China is country. Como é? The country have so much. No, I think there are so much.
Sorry? I'm not getting Mari.
I don't know, the country don't have this.
Okay.
But I think the China
I think China, you don't need the China.
is the country have much
Much no, many you can count.
many I forget the name. Many,
Slaves?
yeah.
Okay, very good. Question three. Who has asked? Duda, yes? Duda hasn't answered. So,
Oi.
Nisman to Duda. Question three.
Okay.
Easier to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What can schools do to help prevent children from getting tricked into a life or slavery?
The school is more important because
The school
the
is
school
the most important.
no, it's important because the school is most important because purpose for children a quality basic education.
Equal
Because
education.
today, okay,
Equal basic education.
equal basic education because today it's necessary have the good education because do you have a good job, but you have a good education for to
Yes,
have a job.
I know what you're
And,
saying, but we are talking about how schools can help the slavery problem.
yes, and the education, the school in C, the school.
The school per se.
For C, for children, how can I say? No, how can I say? But information for these people,
Inform these people.
inform these people. No, submit, no submit. How can I say?
Guys, there
Submit.
was a verb that I was expecting you to use in this question. Raising
What's that?
awareness. Remember when we discussed about raise awareness? to
Eu
give
lembro não.
information for people to realize. I think that schools can help. Do you have more idea, guys? How can schools in general, in fact, can help this slavery? And hi, guys, let's say hi to Murilo. He is a new student.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Okay.
Murilo.
Hello.
Guys, and
Hello.
now it's complete. We have people from different countries. Murilo lives in Portugal, okay? So,
Oh,
welcome.
oh,
I think,
teacher.
why
Welcome
is
to
But
that?
MEA.
Sorry?
the
Sorry?
school, como eu posso falar?
How can
No
I
que eu
say?
tava dizendo,
Okay.
in my situation, the education, tipo, a school, para mim, schools is similar to education.
I
And
know. You are correct.
yes,
Me too.
and today, you need have the good education or have a good job. Or because, how can I say, Gary?
Street cleaner.
Street cleaner. Because you go a street cleaner, do you have to finish the school?
Okay.
And
I know what
and
you're saying, Duda. I
oh,
understand
okay,
what you're saying. But your answer is not related to the question. We are talking
okay,
about modern slavery. And
okay.
schools help this modern slavery. Of course, it's raising awareness. Yes, guys. This is the first one. Okay. And as the text say, let me open here again just for us to close this
Information.
part. Okay. This question 3.
Group support.
Can I talk? I think
Yes. Go, Liz.
I think that the school can report cases too, and pay
But
attention in these kids, right?
very good. Report this case. Yes, guys. Do you remember report when you kind of call the police?
Mhm.
Yes, this is a report. But this is the part, guys, that I think it really help us. Okay, can you read for me, Tiago?
Okay. Teaching vulnerable people how to detect fraud can help reduce modern slavery.
Very good. So that's the thing, guys. Remember, what are the vulnerable? Who are the vulnerable people that we are talking about?
Children?
Sorry,
Children,
can be
Children.
children. Very good, Claudio.
students,
Women, because remember, we
women,
have
yes.
international women trafficking, which is a serious problem, right?
Yes.
Very good. Let's go. Who wants to read the question 4, please? I'm going to put here as well. Can be you, Tiago.
Question 4.
Yes.
How can technology and social media help reduce modern slavery?
Okay, very good. Claudio.
So, right. Number 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To give information and to do not support abusive brands and companies that are involved into modern slavery, like Shane, that I didn't know. So, yes, I think it's a good way to inform people.
Okay, and guys, remember that social media is everywhere, yes? What can you
Yeah.
add, please, Tiago, related to this one? More related now to social media, guys.
Well, in the social media, you can, how can I say, denunciar.
Report.
To report slavery cause, for example, exist many tools in, computing. Yeah, exist very tools to help people with how can I say to divulgar.
Okay.
Divulgar.
To divulgate, to
Divulgar.
show.
like uh, there was uh, I forgot the word. Sorry.
In Portuguese, you can ask.
Is the
For,
as difficult question?
That's the difficulty when it
é
comes
porque
to
assim, em muitos países que possuem a internet
closed internet.
monitorada,
Okay,
monitorada,
sure.
aí existem algumas ferramentas que você, mesmo com a internet monitorada, você consegue utilizá-las para poder reportar problemas que envolvam questões de escravidão, terrorismo.
I
And
didn't know
social
that.
media. Ah,
I didn't know that. That's interesting. Very good. This
veja documentários sobre Snowden, que ele mostra algumas ferramentas que ele utilizou para poder fazer algumas denúncias, por exemplo.
is noting.
Yeah,
Very
Edward
good.
Snowden.
Perfect. Question 4, Nisma. Can you ask Murilo, please, the question 4?
Sorry. Murilo, how can technology and social media help reduce modern slavery?
Okay, just a second before we go. Okay, guys, remember the pronunciation of the G in the sentence. Technology
Technology.
and social.
Social.
Perfect. Go, Murilo.
Okay. I think social media usually give people some kind of voice. You know, you can spread your voice and you can spread some things that you know. Like we usually read in the newspapers or like the biggest ones, like the New York Times or many others, about modern slavery in countries like India or China, especially in the clothes industry. I don't know how to say this. If you understand me,
Yeah,
clothes
yeah.
industry, like
Close.
Zara. Or, yeah. And I can't remember some news about Chinese people who spread on the internet some informations about slavery in that country or bad behavior in some places where they usually work. So I think social media it's a modern way to communicate with other people and to put on the internet what these people are facing. So I think technology and social media could help to spread this kind of new and everybody get some information about that.
Very good, Murilo. Can you ask question 5, please, to Caesar? And just
Five.
before you go, okay, Murilo, pay attention to this question I was explaining before, Murilo. You probably understand this take place in our own backyard. It is an expression that we even using here in Portuguese, yes?
Yeah.
Many for when people are gossiping, yes? Hey, take a look at your own backyard, please.
Okay.
When people are gossiping about you, right?
Yeah.
Good. Go.
Uh, uh, Number 5. Do you think slavery is taking place in your own backyard? To whom is this question?
To Caesar.
Okay.
I think it is because someone news about São Paulo is a lot of slavery in fabric industry.
Remember, it's not fabric, yes? Remember that fabric is tecido? Do you remember, guys? Fabric is tecido.
Yes, it's not it's not the
It's better if
name
you say industry. It's better if you say factory.
factory. Okay.
Factories are number one places where this happens.
Teacher, the Brazil, it's for example, the slavery.
Brazil is what? Sorry?
More example for the slavery in the history in
No,
your
yeah,
back
yes, but
in
remember that
backyard.
in this case we are discussing more about modern slavery. And we
No,
know that we still have this a lot.
yes.
Yes, not taking away the guilt. But keep saying, Caesar, what was the story in São Paulo that has happened?
Uh, a lot of cases
Cases.
of slavery in Colombian people, or I don't know, Peru, Peruvians?
Peru.
People about Peru,
People from Peru.
from
Peruvians.
Peru,
Peruvians.
Peruvians,
Peruvians. Exactly. Peruvians.
Peruvians is slavery in fabrics,
In
in fabric industry,
factories.
factories.
Very good. Caesar, ask Mari, oh, in fact, ask Laís question 5 too.
Guys, do you think slavery is taking place in your own backyard?
Own
Yes,
backyard.
Own backyard?
yes. I think yes.
I think
I
so.
think so. Yes, I think so. But
Well,
we can't see because I don't know, because we don't pay attention, I think.
we don't what? Sorry, dear.
We don't pay attention. We can't see because we don't pay attention.
And
But
sometimes
it's
because
here.
it's all masked, yes? Good. Guys, I'm gonna send you right now, just for us to close this topic, okay? Words related to. Okay, one day. I'm gonna ask you to write, okay, to type, in fact, some words related to what we have just discussed, okay? About modern slavery. It's gonna be on your WhatsApp right now. You're gonna open there on your cell phone and you're gonna type answers, okay? Just words that you think that they are important for what we discussed, please. You can type as many words as you want, okay? I'm gonna just give you 1 minute. Go typing. Okay, how many words have you typed, guys? You can type it.
Three,
3.
two, mm,
Slaveholders, inequality. Guys, I just didn't understand this advantage here. Advantage? I don't think there are advantages, yes? That's okay? You can finish. Let's take a look at our. Okay, so what are the common words? Each student read one for me, please, starting by you, Claudio.
uh, slaveholders. Two,
Yes, unemployed, yes.
uh, inequality.
Guys, just pay attention. If you're talking about unemployed, it's an adjective. The noun is unemployment. Hi, Caesar, this one here.
I work workload.
Workload, when you have many things. This one, Tiago, these two.
Children.
And
Tricked.
Perfect. This one, Mari?
Capitalism,
Capitalism. The second one, Mari?
inequality,
Inequality. These three ones here, Lais?
Which one?
Poor.
Slavery, poor, slave proof, a crime.
Perfect. This one, Isma?
Slave shoulders.
Slave
Holders.
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 Slave holder is a person who.
I falei shoulders. No,
Yeah, slave
slave.
shoulders. Slave.
Oh my god. Slave holders.
Very good. This one too.
Subdue. Subdue.
Subdue. This one, Duda.
Advantage.
Duda.
Advantage. Poorness.
These two ones, last, Murilo.
Humanity and migrant.
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 Very good, guys. Let me just talk to you about what you have to do there, okay? Remember that during this class we have done, in fact, we started last class, yes, we have done these ones here, warm up, vocabulary, etc. Remember that you have to complete this comprehension, which is about the text, okay? As well as vocabulary review, grammar practice, and discussion. You have 5 tasks to do, okay? These ones are just model of obligations, like must and have to, and those ones. Also, remember that on the platform we have this one here. Can you read for me, please, Lais, the question you're going to answer in 2 minutes on the platform?
Okay, do you need to see what's going on with our own?
Our own?
I'm sorry?
Our own.
Our own eyes before we do something about it? Is it more difficult to turn a blind eye, act like you don't know something exists, if you witness or experience in firsthand?
Very good. Guys, do you remember what is the verb witness, yes? If someone commits a crime in front of you, you are the witness. Can you be my witness? It's like this. Can you be my witness? I just remembered this song. Okay? So guys, remember that this personal response, you have 2 minutes. You have up to 2 minutes to answer. And as you are doing as a homework, you can prepare. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. You have to prepare. You can prepare a text. Okay? Before that. Okay, guys?
Okay.
We are finished for today with me. Teacher Bruno is going to send the link, okay? And the topic I think you're gonna love. I know these people here are very smart and related to technology. We're going to be discussing about human genetic engineering. Okay? Very nice topic. Guys, have a great one. Remember, oh my